Alright everybody, so lately I've been listening to a ton of Broken Hearts 3, and I figured, you know what, let's make some stuff for Destroy Lonely. Recently, I've been really enjoying those super granular melodies, and I feel like Broken Hearts 3 is just filled with them. So as always, I start with a bass line and then added some guitar. And then to give them that granular feel, I'm adding presets from my Essence portal bank and my Nirvana portal bank. When I was making these presets, I spent so much time making sure that everything was actually in time when you played it. I know so many portal presets where it's not, and it drives me insane. I really love presets that change the overall tone and feel of a part, and these definitely do that. And I've shown this plugin before, but Autochroma really is the sauce once you stack it with Portal. It almost instantly fits that Broken Hearts 3 vibe once we put it on there. Also, make sure once you're stacking effects that you add the click so you can actually tell if you're in time or not. And a cool trick without using delay but kind of getting that feel is to add a reverse section and keep the mix at about 30 to 40%. A lot of times when you're first writing with a synth sound, it's not going to be that crazy, but once you really process it, you get some insane results. And I'm adding loop raider to that synth after Portal. This really helps give you that glitchy, chopped vibe. And continue to add more synth sounds. This is actually a serum bank I've been working on for a long time. A lot of these sounds are actually in the Homicide Gang songs that I've produced. I love how ethereal this pad sounds. When I'm writing these granular melodies, I make sure I have one layer that's playing the chords. Once you start really stacking those effects, it's super easy to lose that progression. I know you think already that you've heard this type of vocal chop a million times, but once you throw those Portal presets on here, it's going to be completely different. Once you throw OTT on here, it totally changes the tone and really brings out those effects. Now doing the drums, I'm keeping these patterns ridiculously simple. On Broken Hearts 3 especially, a lot of the melodies are really carrying the weight of the beat. As long as the drum pattern is simple and bouncy enough, you're pretty much good. As I'm working on an idea, especially when I add the 808, I love to turn those velocities up super, super high. But once I'm mixing, I turn everything back down. Now bringing everything back into Logic, this is where I do the final sequencing changes. And lastly, add any extra melody textures I think might fit. Arcus is perfect when you're adding those subtle atmospheric top lines. Also, shout out my CPU, it was clearly dying here. And I'm really using OTT and panning to make these melodies stand out and really not clash with anything else. After listening to everything for a while, I kind of decided to make this the main melody. I really like that guitar part. And for the pre-chorus, I decided to build a whole new section and bass line. I wanted it to be a super noticeable switch before that hook comes back in. And again, I'm stacking effects on that new synth to make it as emotional as possible. Now I'm giving it a final listen and doing some mixing touch-ups. Obviously, it's very loud and everything needs to come down. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video so you can hear what Lone would sound like over this beat. All right, everybody, just want to say a huge thank you if you stuck around this long. As always, you can grab the presets and sounds from this video over at DREAMRprod.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as it helps the channel out a ton. I'll see you on the next one. Here's the remix. Peace.
Some type shit you wanna say. Whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. Be in the box, ain't hard. We gon' say the beat is fire. Drop quarter T on the car. And I still pop them bars. Got a couple acres on the yard. Forgot to tell the haters on sides. We ain't finished, we just getting started. turn it up, dog. Turn up your bitch, your ride. That shit gets a pissed him up. I still ain't missing out. Still ain't did it wrong. I didn't get some clothes. I know it's your favorite rapper, favorite song. She wanna fuck on my cologne. She wanna fuck in the backseat. She wanna fuck in the backseat of the Rolls. I had to run it up. I had to run these race up on my own. You wanna check me? I'm acting like these niggas stop past the baton. I had to make them bad. I'm at pistol pop up in my bag. Pulling up like a ride bag. 6 foot bitch, this ain't no tag. Nigga, I'm the guy that froze. Nigga, I'm the guy that trip. I'm the guy that swag. Yeah, take this swag. I'ma cook up something new swag and let them head down. Faced it up with pieces. Body covered like the tattoo. Say she wanna fuck me. Pussy gut shit is so swimming. Moving straight to Linux. I jumped off a jet in Paris. Ever since I was young, nigga, I've just been in a red on my flash. They don't like that. They don't like me. They don't like that. Pull up with a K, bitch. I just got out of K-hole. I play for the Range Rover. Niggas sweet, they laid out. Be in the box, ain't hard. We gon' take the beat as far. Drop quarter TV on the car. And I still pop them bars. Got a couple acres on the yard. Forgot to tell the haters on sides. We ain't finished, we just getting started. Turn it up, dog.